Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Hunter Darkwolf, who wanted the Dreissen in white and black, and that is what we've got. This is, to be specific, a 550 Dreissen on a 600-point Arctic base map, so that's going to be rough at times, and the opening is one of those times. I was unfortunately a straggler in the opening round of Ring Around the Rosie. This Dovin Wolf and I are both stragglers now, which means we're going to die. This is how the port base always opens. Everybody runs in circles towards the opposite base, and whoever gets caught out, separate from their team, is the first to die. It's just about every Arctic base, and I probably said port base by accident in here somewhere again. Every Arctic base round starts like this, and if you're the one who gets caught out, it is super annoying. But it is, it will get better, because I would not have kept it if it didn't, honestly. So, the Dreissen is a pretty solid 550. It is a Dom type with a beam machine gun in its arms, which is basically just a rapid-fire beam spot gun. And also some tri-blades, which are steerable via the camera. And also the big beam axe, which works the same way as the high-speed Dom's heat glaive. That being the same heat glaive used by the Doug Schneider Freet, incidentally. I went immediately for the Dovin Wolf, which I'm not really succeeding at hitting, and it managed to boost sideways and then tackle, which very nice move. And that's a Baowu anyway. Okay, so I mistook that for a Dovin Wolf, which is why I went in against it. A Baowu is actually a better target for me because I have type advantage, but the reason the Wolf, and that was a nice swing, the reason the Dovin Wolf is a tempting target is... got the Baowu. Dovin Wolf is a tempting target because, as I've mentioned before, it has very low hit points, and it also has low melee defense. So, even as a general, I should be able to rip that up pretty hard. So, and there's a shows from DS that did not live very long because it got isolated from its team. However, it wasn't just a case of, being the slowest one to try and outrun the bear, which is how I got killed. It's just a case of we killed the rest of the team and isolated it, so that made things a little bit easier. Yeah, number one's calling for support. I'm moving over in their general direction, looking for good opportunities. Still iframes on that enemy Dreissen, which odds are good. It is a 600. It is probably level 2, and I'm a level 1. But I am going to give it my best shot. Landed that, but they had iframes again, but I got my tackle, so... And down goes the enemy Dreissen, and I did the big swing. I bounced off of the enemy, which is interesting because they didn't appear to be swinging. It's not impossible that somebody was behind me that I didn't see and tried to swing, but I don't know. I didn't have any boost because I wanted to tackle them, or at least use my melee and we'd bounce off of each other. I did not have time to do either of those things, so... That is, as they say, life. Or, in this case, death. They're similar at times. But, we had a lead. We do not now have a lead, so it's time for us all to hopefully sortie in together. That's what number 4 is recommending, and I concur. I might jump in earlier if... okay, I just jumped in, I think because I saw number 3 and got confused. So, yeah, I am here by myself. That was a dumb. And I'm just going to try and fight as best I can. I got hit by our support fire, I think, or stunned by something else. I'm going to kill that Dreissen. It is gotten. And there's Baowu. I don't have anything I can do to it. It's got higher melee priority. And I was out of boost, so nowhere to go but down. Luckily, it didn't do too much damage to me. I don't remember the Dreissen's stats, but I'm just suspecting it has decent melee defense from what that Baowu was actually able to do. Also, the Baowu is more than a shooting raid, more of a shooting raid, if I'm honest, so that makes a difference. And just waiting till I can hopefully actually land a shot. I did not. Got a couple other shots in. That Ashimar up there is nearly dead, so I'm trying to focus on it. Did not quite steer the tri-blades correctly. That's difficult to do at a much shorter range than that, so... I do not land the tri-blades very often. You'll probably see me trying to land them on downed enemies a couple of times here, and that has been my best experience in actually getting them. Not sure what that is up there. Oh, I think it is the Baowu again, so if it comes down, which it is about to, I'm going to try and stab it. It is... Okay, somebody else is on it, and there is a Dreissen next to me. there's always somebody when you get focused on trying to kill somebody. That is what happens. That is how they get you. And there, managed to knock somebody down. I'm probably going to die here, but I think that I took a ton of damage there, and I think what happened was that I landed on top of the Dreissen, on top of the other Dreissen, just as it launched its tri-blades, and they all launched into my feet, and then I got killed by the Ashimar. I think. I may be wrong. But I remember marveling at the amount of damage I took there and just wishing I had timed that a little bit better. But we are going to get back in there in a second. It looks like the rocket's about to explode, which gives us more room to maneuver. But let's try not to screw up my entire team's strategy by spawning in too early this time. Blades out, no dice, and Bao is going to stun me, but I let it because... yeah, I have a lot of hit points, and I was figuring I'd have a chance to tackle it, which I wound up not doing quite. I just took a lot of damage. I have less than half my health left. And somebody else, however, is doing better if they're saying nice, but there's a swing on that. And I'm probably just gonna, I want that Shuzram DS if I can get it. I'm not sure I can get it. Well, I'm gonna launch myself into it. I'm calling for help because there's like 2 of us over here and all 4 enemies, so we really do kind of need to form up. It's down now to 3 enemies, 2 enemies, because I managed to get a couple of them, which probably my crowning achievement for the round, but I did get a good shot on that Bawu too. Using the beam gun, I managed to get the kill there just by luck, because, I had a pretty good rally here at least. Did not quite get that shot. Didn't want to run around the corner for the Bawu, because I'm low health, and... there's somebody back there covering it, and if I went after it, I'd probably die. And then I blundered in front of my ally and just blocked them off repeatedly, which, dumb. But some days the dumb is with you, and the dumb was really kind of with me today. It's been a hard couple of days, had trouble concentrating. Stuff you don't care about, but, don't, as always, don't do what Rob does, do what Rob says, because I can think when I sit and narrate this. Harder to think when you're actually pushing the buttons. But we've got a pretty solid lead. I'm pretty sure that my round is over. I've done fairly well. 20-some seconds left on a 20-second respawn, so I'm not going to have a chance to do anything. There's no support fire ready either, so I'm not going to have an opportunity to fire any of that off. So, I may get a chance in to shoot at something, but this is pretty much where my round ends. But I did fairly well, had a nice little rally there where I managed to actually do a lot of damage, and again, Dom types are hard for me, and I bounced off of somebody's melee, and just everyone fell over, but we all survived to the end, so it's not bad. And I hope you liked the Round Hunter. I thought it came out fairly well, and, weird, interesting stuff happened at times, so... should be good. And I got the highest score and was the most targeted, which is, to me, always a fun combination, personally. So, 5 kills, 4 deaths, not too bad. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I think on a good day, I am getting better with Dom types, just because, there's a lot more hovering mobile suits in the game now. So, my favorite is still the Ashimar, I think, just because landing those big punches is a lot of fun. But they're all kind of gelling for me at times, at least. There's also the Methus, which I'm working on, but that's taken a little bit more time.